Hi, welcome to Mike's Greenhouse. I'm excited to share my passion for gardening and landscaping. Hey everyone, this is Mike from Mike's Greenhouse in West Des Moines, Iowa. Thanks for joining me for my channel. We're going to do a quick walkthrough of the property today. We're going to hit a coneflower bed. We're going to hit a little zinnia strip that I've got, show you some miscanthus, and then finish with the hosta bed, which you've seen before, but it's really grown over the last several weeks. And then I want to show you a hydrangea. I call it a hedge, but on the back side of a wall, you'll see the hydrangeas, and they're just getting ready to bloom. So appreciate you joining. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with others. We're this journey together on a YouTube channel. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and let's get started. We'll get started right here with the coneflower bed. A couple of years ago, I started putting this bed in and had lots of sun. And as the trees continue to grow, you can see that most of the coneflowers are reaching towards the sun. This faces south, and it doesn't get as much as sun as they want, but I think overall they're doing very, very well. I noticed a lot of new seed growth. So, you know how coneflowers do, they drop seed and then continue to grow. So I've been keeping water on this, and you can see all the coneflowers that are getting ready to come up. So within, I don't know, maybe another year or so, this whole bed will be solid. Look at the colors. We have uh, we have purple and pink and red. We've got bright orange. Look at that. Look how pretty those are. And then, yeah, so we've got some great color, and the coneflowers are doing well. They would like a little more sun, but I think for overall, they're doing well. I've got a weeping cherry right here, and this weeping cherry is about a year old. Requires special pruning, which I'm learning on. So if you guys have any idea on weeping cherry, let me know. So that plant is hanging in there well. I have one that's in more sun and seems to be doing better. So this gets a lot of shade. This Crimson King maple, about 20 feet tall, and it's 3 years old, so it grows rapidly. And so I really like that. I got this Fat Albert blue spruce right here in the shade, but doing well. Over the last 4 years, it's grown, I'm going to say it's grown probably 4 feet. And so it's doing very, very well. We'll continue to watch it. And as we head down to the back of the property, you can see that we've got this Miscanthus giganteus, and it's a hedge right along the back of the property. So probably this is year 3. So I would say within um, maybe another year or two, it's going to be completely grown together, and it will take over that whole side hill and block the property. This Kentucky coffee tree is 3 years old, and just in the last 2 years, the first year was really slow. In the last 2 years, it's just exploded in growth. In fact, the arborist that was out here a couple weeks ago showed me how to look at new growth, and it's all green. So if you look at the actual stem itself, that's all new growth. If you see green, that's all new growth this year. So you can see this tree alone has grown, probably that limb has grown at least 3 feet, that one limb. So not in height, but the limb itself has grown 3 feet. And then probably the most exciting, I last year planted zinnias about a 2 foot strip, and this year I made it about a 6 foot strip. So you can see this strip here is about 6 foot long, very dense, so you can see all the flowers coming in. I've got some grass to pull, but overall it looks really good. And within 2 weeks, this is going to be just growing like crazy. So that is the zinnias, the giganteus, and the coneflower bed. And now we're going to head up front. Okay, along the driveway here, we have the trusted daylilies. So we've got several varieties, you know, Stelladora. Most everybody has those. Those are right there. But I got, look at these beautiful trusty watering can in the background. But look at these. Wow. Are those beautiful? Take a look at that. Look at those. Wow, are those beautiful? So they look really well. And as we turn here, the angle of the pond, you've seen some videos, but check out those coneflower. We've got coneflower, black-eyed Susan. They're all growing in really, really well. Lantana, you can see the beautiful colors there. Look like they need a shot of water. And then the pond, you've seen this. I just did a pond video last week, but the pond, as I said earlier, is about 10,000 gallons. And it sits right in front of the house. And the plants are starting to all grow in. So they're doing really, really good. And we're going to walk through this way. See this beautiful Japanese maple. Beautiful. The color is just absolutely gorgeous. And you can see there how it just glistens. I have to keep it trimmed up because it kind of hits some cars as you're driving by. So on this side of the pond, we got some Coreopsis and Shasta daisy blooming, some more daylily. Maltese cross. So I had a neighbor give me this plant. Have any of you seen Maltese cross? Look how beautiful that is. Look at those. So I planted 3 plants right on top of each other, and each year they'll come back and just get better and better. But I love the bloom on that Maltese cross. As we go around, black-eyed Susan's getting ready to, or Rudbeckia getting ready to, going to bloom here pretty quick. Another beautiful daylily on the corner. And then as we walk this way, you can see the corner of the pond, and why the lights are on already at 5 o'clock, I don't know. But you can see how it just wears across that water, flows into the basin, and looks really good. So it is hot here in Des Moines, and the pond is doing really, really well. As you can see on the back side of the pond, we have the hydrangeas, quickfire hydrangeas blooming right now. Both planted at the same time. Both plants are not blooming at the same time. So you hydrangea lovers out there, you know how that works. It just, they bloom when they decide to bloom. As we walk towards the hosta bed, sun's really coming down, but you can see the hostas have done really well. I came out last night and hand watered all of them. They were in need of water, and so we got a lot of them watered. But the hosta bed looks really good, and we won't stop and look at all of them, but look at the size of some of these. This is guacamole, and I think I have 3 of them right here that really take up a lot of space. Filled the bird bath last night. Neil gave me this bird bath, and we keep it filled up, and the birds love it. So need to level it back up. Love that grass. Everybody knows that. All gold. All gold. Sum and substance. Look at this guy. Look at the size of that leaf. Just a huge leaf. And as we go through, you can see this end gets a lot more shade. So that is the hosta bed. And since the last video, you can see how much they've grown. They've really just filled out and grown quite a bit. So the last thing I want to show on this video, and then we'll be done, is check out the back side of the pool deck. Look at these hydrangeas. So they are getting ready to bloom. So the pool wall is about 4 feet, and when we put these in, the plan was to block this whole area. Look at the elephant ear and the plumeria. They are up on the pool deck, but these hydrangeas are just getting ready to bloom, and so they're in real good shape. And then down on the end, these are Chinese fan palm. And you can see they've done really well. They like a lot of water, so I water them every morning. And they require a lot of water, but I have two of them. This one on this end's doing more, but they produce about a fan a week. So since I've had them out of the greenhouse, they're growing pretty well. So we'll pan across the back. We've got two of these, well, we got one Crimson King maple, and then we've got these catalpas. And this one gets a little more sun than that one, but they were both planted last fall. And I would say the one on the right has probably grown 3 feet. It's just amazing. And then my trusty bird feeder down below, you can see that I've got a bird feeder down. They jump on there, the squirrels. So this will end our tour today. And if you have any comments or any questions, feel free to reach out. I love hearing from you. And we're going to keep doing this and keep growing together. Have a great night.